Hey guys, it's Mr. Vice with your homework answers for lesson 9. It's going to be 6 questions. It's going to be asking you to solve the system equation algebraically and to determine if it's one solution and then what's the graph style at the end. The beginning of the first page of the homework is just everything we've been doing so far, right? And we're meeting those two standards together. The systems of linear equations, the multi-step equation standards, we're putting them together now. We're at the tip. At the tip, putting them together. Okay, let's go over it. So now let's go over the first one. So y equals negative 3x plus 10. Y equals negative 2x plus 6. So remember, these are two lines, and we're looking for the solution between these two lines. And we want to solve each linear system equation. So the way that you solve it is you're always going to set y equal to y, because you want to know where they cross. You do 3x plus 10 equals negative 2x plus 6. Okay, so let's write that down. Y equals y, negative 2x plus negative 3x plus 10 is equal to negative 2x plus 6. Now we're going to solve for x. So I would add the 3x to both sides because the negative 3x is smaller than 2x. So cross out the 3x, cross out this negative 2 plus 3 makes 1x, but I'm not going to put the 1. I'm just going to leave it as x, right? Subtract the 6, both sides. So 4 is equal to x. So let's write those steps down. So 4 equals x. No, we missed a step. So 10 equals x plus 6. And 4 equals 10. 4 equals x. So that's a 1. So that's you're able to solve for that x. So that's a 1 solution. And also that means that that you have 1 solution, and that means that these lines intersect. They're intersecting lines. Okay. So going on to the next one. And if you're wondering why it's so dark in here today, is because, it's hot. And so I have the windows closed and my curtains up and just trying to keep cool like you guys should be doing right now. Even though we got to stay home, right? Living the non-AC life. Okay. So same thing I did before. We want to know where these lines cross, if they cross. So we're going to do y equals y. And then this is 1y. This is the other one. This is the next one. The next one. So do y equals y. So negative 6 is equal to negative 5. X minus 2 minus x. And so now we're going to do negative 6 equals negative 5. X minus 2 minus x. So remember, that's a negative x. So that's going to be a negative 5. Negative 5 times x, that's negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 2, that's positive 10 minus x. So we're going to get negative 6 equals, so the combined like terms here, we do have like terms. You can see here and here, those are like terms. They're both negative, so you're going to add them. So you're going to add 6 for the last step. So you're going to get 0 equals 10. Right? So write that down. So we're going to do the distributive property. So negative 5 times x, negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 2, positive 10 minus x. Combine like terms for the next step. That's my spot. So combine like terms for the next step. Negative 6 plus 10. Add 6 to both sides. You're left with 0 equals 10, which is a false statement. So that's a no solutions. that means that they should be parallel, right? That means that they should be parallel. That means they never cross. If y equals never equals y, that means that they never cross. The two lines never cross. So that's going to be a parallel line problem. Okay. So let's go next one. Y equals 2 times x minus 2 plus 2. Y equals 2x minus 2. So we're going to do that y equals y again. So this is one y. This is the second y. So y equals y. So we're going to do 2 times x minus 2 plus 2 equals 2x minus 2. So 2x minus 4 plus 2 equals 2x minus 2. Okay, let's write those steps down. So y equals y. So 2 times x minus 2 plus 2 equals 2x minus 2. So 2x minus 4 plus 2 equals 2x minus 2. And we're almost there. So we can see that we do have like terms here. These two are alike and on the same side of the equation. So you're going to have 2x minus 2 equals 2x minus 2. And then from that point, you should notice that's the exact same line. So 2x minus 2 equals 2x minus 2. And then you add 2x, you'll subtract 2x on both sides, and you get negative 2 equals negative 2. So that's going to be an infinitely many solutions. And what that also means is that if it's infinitely many solutions, that means that there must be the same line. Freaky, same line. They're the same. Okay. So infinitely many solutions must mean that they're the same line. Let's go down to the next set of problems. So let's clear the canvas. So now we're going to do that y equals y again. So this y, the first y is equal to negative 4x minus 2 equals negative 2x minus 2.5. So now we have little decimals in there. So negative 4x plus 8 equals negative 2x plus 5. So add 2x on both sides. So negative 2. Oh, I messed up my own. I didn't take my own advice there, huh? I should have moved over the negative 4 because it's the smallest term. And then 8 is equal to 2x plus 5. And so that way, I'm able to avoid the negative, right? So 3 equals 2x. Divide by 2. And you are done. Okay. Cross that out. So y equals y. So one side of the equation is negative 4x minus 2. The other side of the equation, negative 2x minus 2.5. So it's going to be distribute. So negative 4x plus 8 is equal to negative 2x plus 5. So add the 4 to both sides. You're going to get 2x plus 5. Subtract the 5 on both sides. And you're going to get 3 over 2 is equal to x, which means that you're able to solve for x, which means you're able to isolate the variable, which means that these lines cross. So they're intersecting lines. So we're going to clear the canvas there. We got a couple more problems to do. So y equals 3x plus 1. Y is equal to 3 times x plus 2 plus 1. So do that y equals y. So this is one y. This would be another y. So 3x plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 2 plus 1. Distribute that 3x plus 6 plus 1. So let's write that down. Y equals y. X plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 6 plus 1. 3x plus 1 is equal to combine like terms, so 3x plus 7. 3x plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 7. So now you're going to subtract the 3x on both sides. You can get the statement 1 equals 7, which is a false statement. So that means there's no solution. That means that they're parallel lines. Okay. So for our last problem for today, we're going to clear the canvas. And you're going to have y equals, so it's going to be y equals 2 times 3x plus 2 minus 1, y equals 6x plus 3. So you can do that y equals y. This is one y. This would be the other. You want to see where they cross, so you're setting them equal to each other. So you're going to get 2 times 3x plus 2 is equal to minus 1 is equal to 6x plus 3. So 6x plus 4 minus 1 is equal to 6x plus 3. So 6x plus 3 is equal to 6x plus 3. So you could stop right there and say, hey, that's the same thing on both sides. That means that these are the same line. That means that they're infinitely many solutions. They lay on top of each other. So they're infinitely many solutions. And you could stop right there and make that statement if you have made that leap in logic. If you want to go one more step, and subtract the 6x from both sides, by all means, go ahead and do that. Wherever you're at, as long as you're getting to the right answer, does not matter which way you're doing it. So 6x plus 3. So like I said, you can stop right there and say, hey, these are intersecting, these are the same line, not intersecting, and if 3 equals 3 means that there's infinitely many solutions. That means that they must be the same line. Okay, I'm Mr. Vice. That's the end of the video for homework lesson. Make sure you're checking your answer. We're going to be doing more of this for this week. Next week, we're going to be moving on to a new topic. But other than that, have a good weekend. Have a good day, and I'll see you when I see you. See you later.